Hi, I'm Carmel Rodriguez, and this is my dad, Gary Criswell. We live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're with Poolsmith Technologies. I'm the CEO, and my dad is the inventor and founder, and he created Organic pH. Organic pH is a revolutionary pH control system for swimming pools. We replace the most volatile, dangerous chemical used in pools today, hydrochloric acid. Instead, we inject tiny amounts of carbon dioxide, or CO2, into your circulating pool water, and it creates an all-natural, non-toxic acid called carbonic acid. This same process already exists in the Earth's surface waters everywhere. Mother Nature does it. Now we bring this system to every pool owner so they can experience this natural phenomenon. We created the first CO2 pH control system in the residential market, and it was developed specifically for residential pool owners.
Why did you develop it, Dad?
We did it because we wanted the residential pool owners to experience the same kind of safety that commercial pool operators have experienced for the last 25 years.
The science isn't new. Aquatic centers, large water parks, all of those large commercial pools have already been using CO2 for years because it's safer. According to the MSDS, this is the gear you're supposed to wear when dealing with liquid acid. We know for a fact pool owners do not do that. They just handle the gallon of acid that my dad has there, and they pour it in their pool, and they cross their fingers and wish for the best.
And here you can see a demonstration on what happens if you actually spill it. There's a paver that we have here, like general paver that you see here is around the pool. There's one right there. Look what that does if you happen to spill it while you're pouring it in your pool. Dad, pour a little bit more on that big red one over there. And of course we have a plane, sorry about that. See that? And that burns the skin, the eyes, everything. Oh, I can smell the fumes from here. It's horrible. It's disgusting.
Fumes are terrible.
Yeah, Dad, get away from there. Okay, and wrap it up, honey. Here we go. Let's keep going.
So we're gonna let my dad get out of his chemical gear there, and then he's gonna talk a little bit more about water chemistry and why pH is important. I'll talk a little bit first about the two main reasons people don't really understand why pH is important. So the first one is sanitation and safety. The second is swimmer comfort. So when you hear people talking about their eyes burning or being irritated, usually chlorine takes the blame for that, but it's actually pH. If your pH is too high or too low, that causes eye irritation. The second thing is pH is arguably more important than your sanitizer, especially to a lot of industry experts, because it actually directly correlates to how effective your sanitizer is. So if your pH is out of line, your sanitizer isn't keeping your pool safe.
What's available on the market right now to control pH, Dad?
Muriatic acid.
And
It's a standard treatment.
It's a standard treatment, and all homeowners use it?
Virtually all homeowners use it, or they use nothing. And then they run the risk of having sanitizer that's not doing the job. They end up putting more sanitizer in the water because the level isn't high enough, and they poison their water.
Gotcha. Okay. And tell me a little bit about pH and the science and how it works.
Well, pH is a range. It goes from 0 to 14. The scientific neutral is 7. What we want to do with pH, though, in a swimming pool is keep it somewhere between 7.4 to 7.7, because the human eye is typically right around, averages a little over 7.3 pH. So anything below 7.3, the human eye sees as acidic, and it starts to react to it with a burning sensation. If you get above 8, then it's too basic, and you end up with a burning sensation again. So the target is 7.4 to 7.7, because that gives us the most effective sanitizer, and it gives us the happiest condition for our eyes in the water.
And why is CO2 better?
CO2 is better because it stabilizes pH. Acid, as you pour it in, it simply is a bell curve kind of reaction. It goes in, it changes the pH, it's offset by the total alkalinity in the water, it's buffered out, and the pH starts to climb again. So you're constantly dealing with this up, down, up, down, up, down. Every 2 days, in some cases, you have to put acid in your water to bring the pH down. With CO2, that's not the case. It has a remarkable stabilizing ability, so that once you've got the right amount of CO2 in the water, the pH will stay at a certain range almost indefinitely. You just have to help it along every day. Okay, I want to introduce you to our system. This is it. It's very, very simple. You set the settings on here, flow control, timer, based on the size of the pool.
Let me see that. Hang on. All right, got it.
Connect it to power.
Okay.
Remove the drain plugs from the pump. Connect the injector and the pressure sensor. Connect the cylinders, run the tubing back to here. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to replumb your pool. Anybody can do it. Typically, it can be installed in less than 30 minutes. It's simple, it's effective, it's safe, and it works all the time.
Go.
So in summary, we're really proud and privileged to have brought our product to you. We hope you
Keep going.
we hope you like it. And basically, we want all of America to drop the hydrochloric acid and switch to CO2. So to sum things up, we really appreciate you considering this. Stop it.
Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Go ahead.
So to sum things up, we're really honored and
You forget. One. Go. Go.
Okay, I got it. Stop.
All right, come on.